The reason a city has zoning codes is to plan growth intelligently and to protect the residents. Here is how your city code currently reads. The MUSI, Mixed Use Commercial Industrial District, provides for the development of larger mixed business areas along major roadways, including services, offices, research laboratories, and light manufacturing uses without any exterior activities, remember that, as well as compatible commercial uses. Here is a list of your MUSI permitted use businesses. Child daycare facility, indoor commercial recreation, health club, hotel, office, research laboratory, class 1 restaurant, retail sales and service, warehousing facility. And a decade ago, you added a data center. In the last 10 years, with the rapid growth of technology and the use of AI, data centers have exploded in size. What used to be a small or mid-sized building is now a 350-acre campus of enormous humming buildings and generators. So per your zoning standards, a daycare center and a health club are comparable to a hyperscale data center per your zoning standards. Now here are the features that we know about the hyperscale data center you approved. 10 to 12 enormous buildings, 50 and 80 feet tall with huge cooling units attached, surrounded by several hundred generators, each attached to a 6,100-gallon belly tank full of diesel fuel. Each of these spewing generators are the size of a semi-truck trailer. Security gates, 14-foot security fence, security lighting and cameras, guard building, 708 megawatts of power. More electricity than the Monticello nuclear plant puts out. Huge electrical substation, millions of gallons of water used per day. You have this hyperscale data center I just described in the same zoning category as Anna's Bananas, as Kelt's Pub without their liquor license, and Anytime Fitness. Same zoning category, light industrial zoning. Now this is a list of conditional uses. These businesses would have to go through several additional steps with the city, including a public hearing, in order to be approved for MUCI. These would get a public hearing. These would get more zoning scrutiny than a hyperscale data center. Brew pub, cannabis retail, convenience store with gas, dental laboratory, grocery store, hotel and motel, hemp edible retail, public utility building, class 2 and 3 restaurant, and a theater. Farmington deems these more impactful per your zoning requirements than a hyperscale data center. A brew pub has stricter zoning requirements than a hyperscale data center. This is wrong and it fails to protect the residents. Your MUSI ordinance also states no exterior activities, and yet this data center will be surrounded by hundreds of semi-trailer sized generators on the exterior with exterior noise, emissions, and vibrations, the exact impacts the MUSI rule was meant to prevent. Where did the exterior activity protection in your zoning go for us? Your building height limit in MUSI is 45 feet, and you gave tract 80 feet. When did you protect us? To be clear, the AUAR PUD and plat that you approved for tract, the TRACT's data center, only regulates how a project is designed or built. They do not determine where such a use is appropriate. None of these tools can substitute for proper zoning or compliance because they operate within whatever zoning the city has already approved. If the underlying zoning is wrong, every step built on it remains wrong. Off the zoning topic just a bit, but I would like to bring you back to the City Council meeting on November 4th, 2024, timestamp 2/16/30. Steve Wilson asked, do you have design standards set up for this type of project? We really don't have standards established for a technology park of this type, correct? Tony replied, that's correct. And then 4 of you went ahead that night and voted it in anyway. You claim there is nothing you can be doing at this time. There are plenty of things you could be doing at this time. Please start by fixing your outdated city codes to reflect current reality now. Hyperscale data centers belong in industrial zoning. This can be fixed now. Thank you.